Against the backdrop of the spectacular Rocky Mountains on the outskirts of Colorado Springs, home to some of our nation's best and brightest at the United States Air Force Academy. And when they're not learning to fly, they're getting ready for battles on the gridiron. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons. For EA Sports College Football. The Black Knights will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Air Force's offense will take the first swing of the game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Man, just when you think you've seen every move, he's got another one, and he's out to the 40. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. He'll ride his man on the option. Gets it to the 46-yard line, first down for this offense. The Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now on the option. Smashes through.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down. Big fullback's got it. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Sweet cut there. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now on second down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. They'll run the option. And the Falcons get enough to move the chains. Inside the 15, first and 10 from the 14. On the option.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
That ball was nearly intercepted. They'll live to tell about it. Third down coming up. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Just destroying his way through the field. Picked his way through the traffic for 6, but it'll be fourth down and 3 yards to go. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll run the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He finds his man.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
Looking to pass on second down. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. The aerial assault continues. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to get the first through the air. And the pressure was in his grill in an eyelash. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. So the Army Black Knights offense will go to work for the first time today. On first down, here comes this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's caught. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on second down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Wells. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Black Knights will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And they are fortunate to get the ball back, but unfortunate to have a long way to go after that loss. He's looking for a man on second down. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And that is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big leg. He misses it. The opponent didn't set up the return, so they're going to get the football back now. A pretty good field position. There's still a few ticks left on the clock. They've got a chance to steal some points here late in the half.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll throw it on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. They'll open the second half with a run. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll keep it on the ground. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Trying to play a little field position with that high punt. He'll call for the fair catch here. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The back goes in motion. The option look. And it's slipped out. How about that alert play from the defense to corral that fumble?
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
Army has it back in the offense ready to go. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Now facing a third and long from the 50-yard line. He lofts one down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Black Knights will send out the punt unit. Here's the punt high into the air. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. A little old-school football riding the big fella, and a nice gain on that one.
Yeah, this guy's an athlete, too. He's not just a blocker. You can hand off the ball, and he can go find positive yards. Shows you right there.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Turns it on at midfield. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll run it. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, it is Army who carries the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. On the option. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. They'll line up for a second down play. Here comes the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Goes to the option. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. On the option. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll ride his man on the option. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And a chance to take the lead in this game goes by the boards with the fumble.
They knew they had that golden opportunity, right? Down in the red zone. We're in the second half right now, and they're not going to get that many more chances. I think just being a little bit too greedy on that play, you need to understand when the play is over. Give the defense a ton of credit for creating that fumble.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
This defense forcing them to throw into tight windows. They need another stop on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Wells. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Black Knights decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bacon.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. And the offense will maintain possession. Son, that ball must be riveted to your ribcage.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
3rd down is where the money is made, but they're lucky to be here after that ball was loose. They'll run play action. They're working that left side. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. He's looking to throw it. He's got his man. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Soft spot in the middle. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Running back goes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. The offense coughs it up. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
Man, you talk about all the excitement, emotion. You're about to go take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over, and now you need help. Now I need my defense to go out and somehow get me this football back after squandering that opportunity.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. This is why the passion of college football runs so deep. The rivalries, and when you lose, man, does it stick with you.
No doubt about it, Reese. This was a game circled for a very, very long time. They knew how important this one was. But, David, you can't let games like this beat you twice, because this losing team now has to find a way to rebound and go out and play again.
No doubt, got to rebound, but this one stinks. This is the one that you have circled for a reason. It's a rival, it's bragging rights, but you're right. Let's get back to practice this next week. Let's start focusing. This one's over, but I'm going to get you next year.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College